Subscribe to the channel. Just keep me. Every day I get on here and I say it's this devil's playground, you know. Now this girl was just sitting in the playground, just a good girl. But I mean, this is just, you know. So when I tell you to shelter your kids and get in every business, anything they got going on, hey, what you doing? Hey, where you at? It's very important. Subscribe to the channel. This is Kimi. Another angel taken too soon.
Outside of a South Sacramento liquor store located on Stockton Boulevard, when out of nowhere, someone approached the vehicle.
This liquor store parking lot. Lena and two others were in it when someone came and fired on it, a stream of bullets crossing Stockton Boulevard and shattering a window at the Dollar Tree.
We just want justice for her.
One of the individuals in the vehicle ended up driving the car to the hospital after the shooting, where Lena later died. Her loved ones gathered for a candlelight vigil steps away from where her young life ended 1 week earlier. The family pleaded with the community to help close the investigation and hold individuals accountable for the tragic ending to Alina's life.
Alina Lawrence! Alina Lawrence! Gathering steps away from where her young life ended.
Because I wish I could be out here hugging her right now. You know? There's so many people and so many memories.
Family and friends of Alina Lawrence speak out, promising to remember.
She was never able to say, I remember. Or remember.
Trading childhood memories.
She would always say, you remember?
And reflecting on lost potential when someone shot her in this parking lot 1 week earlier.
Definitely was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
She did not get a chance to.
I'll tell you something, man. If you don't feel that, man. If you don't feel that, man. I mean, like just a walking soul, man. Walking without a soul, man. You know, eyes without a soul. Yeah, that shit hurts. It hurts.
In her moment. So we're going to lift her name and celebrate her in this moment.
The anguish written on a mother's face. Together, they promise to seek answers and justice. Her loved ones making promises to each other, too.
Baby girl, look down on us, protect us, like everybody else we've lost.
A founder of a community activist group, Voice of the Youth, organized the vigil to raise awareness of Alina's death. He said he also wants more accountability from law enforcement, local government leaders, and the community that fails to respond as more young people, especially girls, fall prey to predators. He stated that Alina was not the intended target, as she was sitting in a car with a man in his 20s and another girl, and the shooting was not a random attack. He said if the community fails to respond with outrage, their child could become the next victim. Everybody knows what area this is. This isn't the suburbs. This isn't an amusement park. This is a hub of sex trafficking. Let's be real. He said Alina's death goes beyond the gun violence that took her life, and that the man she was with coerced her to be there with him that evening, because there's no reason why an adult black male would be with a young 17-year-old girl.
While details are limited, community activist Barry Axius says this area is known for sex trafficking.
I think that it's a deeper dive into not only just the gun violence, but how our young girls, especially African American women, are not looked with a sense of urgency.
We can't be silent! The family now taking a stand against brutality. She could be anybody's daughter.
There is so much hurt in this community as families continue to gather to mourn another young life lost to violence. He urged parents to examine their children's social media accounts, check their cell phones, and find out who their friends are. She made mistakes, but she didn't deserve death. She was on a troubled path, but she did not deserve death. She was a lost young girl, but she did not deserve death. A spokesperson for the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office said there were no new details to share publicly about the investigation, but considered it a priority for the Sheriff's Office. While there are